Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a very wet qualifying here in Silverstone for TRL's British Grand Prix. Currently we're buried in the pack, down in 6th position, but our delta indicates that these intermediate tyres are beneficial at this stage of the session. Where are we slotted in? P2, so front row of the grid. There's your pulsator though, Stylen in the Red Bull. Very good lap by him. Just over a second up actually, so intermediate tyres in the top 3. No warnings for anyone on their best lap apart from Kid Buyers. Anyway, the race starts now. Very even start between Stylen and I, except he gets a little bit of wheel spin in maybe third gear there. Neck and neck through this corner. Oh, that's very close. Very difficult to keep the car off each other. So we're down the inside and into the lead. It's a rare thing this season for me. Such bad luck so far. Hopefully contended around here. However, the Red Bull driver and the cars behind were much faster at this stage of the race. You can tell looking back that I really was creating a Jacko train. And down into Stowe on the first lap, Stylen had an opportunity. He slightly outbraked himself, and with the correct line picked there, I was able to sweep back through with the over and under. However, on lap 2 the pressure would still mount, and down Wellington Straight he had a good dose of slipstream and just sticks his nose down there, letting me know that he's there. But I hold my nerve and my line through Luffield as well, just leaving enough space. Look how close he is. Get a bit out of shape there on the exit, and through Woodcote he's drawing alongside, and there's a Mercedes there being very aggressive. Nowhere to go for anyone through Copse though, and continuing the pressure. He's absolutely all over us, and it doesn't look like it's going to be long before he gets through. Hopefully though we can hold him up for as long as possible. You see our teammate there with the yellow dot was struck on the opening couple of corners. He's making a recovery, Dubsy that is. Big difference in speed here for Stylen, and once again he outbrakes himself just slightly and just enough for me to sneak back up the inside. He might go for a move here into the last complex, but he's not far enough up at that stage. We maintain the lead for another lap. Jeff expecting the rain to stop, and Stylen expecting to take the lead. It's the third lap in a row. He goes to the outside. This time he goes off track. So that would be Rez up into second. And actually we pulled away as Dubsy made a really good recovery up to P2. So Haas with 1-2 at this stage. And at the end of lap 8, it was time to pit for a new set of inters. I could have gone, I think, about 3 laps further, but under my impression of the weather conditions, I didn't think it would be dry enough at that stage to go off inters. We start going very fast at this stage of the race and actually increase our gap back to Stylen. Okay, one mistake of the race there and cost ourselves a 3-second penalty. Kid Buyers and Dubsy have yet to pit, and here is the aforementioned Kid Buyers struggling on old intermediate tyres, and he decides to pit at the end of lap 12, as does my teammate. That would prove costly as he came out on mediums and it was not ready at this stage for the dry compound tyres. And this would put us in a fantastic position to win our first race of the season. The gap of course being 5.2 back to Stylen. We slightly increased that, and on the map you'll see a car diving into the pits. That is Stylen. He thinks it's time for dry tyres. 2 laps later, I agree, and looking on the map it looks like the gap has been extended beyond 5 seconds. Turns out it's around 10 seconds at this stage. So, a really good opportunity to win here. 3-second penalty of course. But after that, a massive battle for the fastest lap ensues between OP, Stylen and myself. Trading it almost sector by sector, but then Dubsy just destroys it with a new set of soft compound tyres. Anyhow, the checkered flag is beckoning, and it's finally, at long last, a victory in TRL for yours truly. And it's been a long time coming, I can tell you that. Stylen also had a penalty in P2 and Dubsy rounds out the podium. Thank you for that message there, Stylen, as well. See you guys next time for the Hungarian Grand Prix.